Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to them that dwell upon the earth. Salakia, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Shalom, shalom, call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Machakwadashi, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well within the scriptures. I'm the brother Shamaria from the GMS Cleveland branch. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there preaching this word and truth and sincerity. Okay? And Lord willing, this be another edifying lesson through the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, this is a part 3 to the prophecy mark of the beast, man. Because that's what prophecy is. Okay, the Rfid chip being made mandatory is prophecy, which the Rfid chip is the mark of the beast. All right, now I'm going to read this back. Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. All right, so when you go into that word patience, it means to suffer. So what we got to do, man, we got to keep the Lord's word in time of suffering. Because it's going to be a time point, and it's going to be a time period where we're going to have to suffer greatly, okay? Just like how Yahushua suffered greatly. You know, the servant is not greater than his master. The scriptures talk about Jacob's trouble. All right, and the scripture also talk about gold being tried in the fire of adversity. So we're going to have to endure, you know, great tribulation. All right, we're going to have to endure sufferings. Okay, but at the same time, we got to keep the Lord's word. We got to keep these laws and commandments, the Lord's precept. All right, we got to keep these, you know, testimonies, the Lord testimony. First and foremost, Yahushai. All right, Yahushua's testimony we have to keep. We have to keep our forefathers' testimonies. Okay. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which that hour of temptation is, you know, that mark of the beast being made mandatory, man. Okay, that's going to be the great temptation, not taking that RFID chip, all right? Because that's what it's going to boil down to. That's going to be the great abomination that Esau Edom is going to put out there, all right? It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this is going to try everybody, man. This is going to be a global event that's going to take place. You know, not just here in America, not just in China, not just in Russia, not just in Indonesia, not just in Jerusalem. This is going to be everywhere, man. Okay? This man, Esau Edom, is going to cause everyone to try to get to take the chip, man. You know, but hey, man, let's grab it. Well, I'm going to get this too. Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold fast, which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So we have this word in ministry. We have our faith. Okay, we have our faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We have this word. We have this wisdom and knowledge. We have the brotherhood, man. You know, all of these things we're supposed to hold fast into. And when you when you go to that word fast, it means to basically to grasp tightly, you know, to take hold. And we're supposed to take hold of this truth with a firm grasp, all right? Which means not let it go, not let the Lord's words go, not let the testimony of Yahushua go, man. All right, we're supposed to keep it. All the things that we learned in the scriptures, all the doctrine that our apostles and elders, you know, taught us, everything about everything about this, every breakdown in the scriptures, the whole doctrine, man, we're supposed to keep, so that no man take our crown, man, our spot and our position in this ministry. All right, this is Revelations chapter 13. Revelations chapter 13, All right. Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, man. Okay, and that mark, when you go into the Greek word, all right, for that word mark is charagma, all right, which means an incision or an implant. Then the root word of the word charagma is charax, which means a stake or a pale. All right, letting you know what? That you're gonna have to, that mark is talking about an implantation. That mark is talking about an incision. All right, a literal implant, a literal incision, okay, a literal stake or a literal pale being pierced through your body to be inserted inside of you, man. That's what that mark is talking about. And even when you go into the Hebrew word for the word mark is chawar. All right, chawar, which means what? Which means a cave or a hole, letting you know that, you know, you're gonna have to make a hole or a piercing through in your body in order to receive that mark. Letting you know that's talking about the RFID chip, man. It's not talking about Christianity. It's not talking about embargo. It's not talking about sleeping with white women. It's not talking about anything other than the RFID chip, man. Okay? And it says, he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads. That sums up everybody, man. Small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. That sums up everybody in the whole earth. You know, whether the smallest to the greatest person, the smallest person in this society, to the greatest person in this society. All right? To those who be free, to those who be bound in prison, bound in captivity. Okay? To those who be rich, you know, with you know, the fatness of the earth, to those who be poor. Okay? Mainly he targeting the poor though. You Israelites. Okay? That's who he targeting, the children of the Most High, the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And on the deep level, he really targeting the elect. Okay, that's why we got to fight so hard for our crown, and we have to resist temptation, man. We have to resist taking that RFID chip for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai name's sake. All right, it says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the number, or the name of the beast or the number of his name, letting you know that that's going to be a new form of currency. That chip is going to hold currency. It's going to hold. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you got the chip, man. Unless you got the RFID chip. Ain't going to be no more paper money. Ain't going to be no more, you know, exchanging money through Cash App and, you know, all of this. Everything is being digital. All right, ain't going to be no more credit cards. It's going to be straight chips, man. Every currency, every money, every barcode is going to have the chip, man. Everything is going to be done through the chip. All transactions are going to be made through this RFID chip, man. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, man. All right, which is what? There's a 666 is embedded inside every barcode, you know, and every item that you purchase has a barcode on it. You know, that's why when you're shopping or you're at the store, you have to bring that item to the, you know, the clerk or the counter so they can scan the item, you know, and then you make your purchase. They're scanning the barcode, man, and then that barcode embedded in it is 666. But guess what? The new barcode is going to be in the chip. And if you get the chip, you're the new barcode. You know? You're the new barcode. You're the new property owned. Okay? You're the new item, so to speak. You're Esau's robot, man. He can control you, do whatever he wants with you. Or you no longer can control your own body. You no longer can control, you know, you no longer can, you know, basically do what you feel. Esau has total control over your body, man. I want to grab this. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, which is the beast in his image is what, man? That's talking about this NATO and the EU. Esau's society, Esau's kingdom, man. All right. And the RFID chip is how you worship, Esau in his society, man. Okay. Doing everything that Esau prescribed, doing everything that Esau recommends, doing everything that Esau commands you to do. You're worshiping the beast system. All right. You're worshiping America. You're worshiping, the alliances that Esau made with these different nations. All right. You're basically in league with Esau, Edom, this devil, man. All right. It say, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, which is what? The chip. If you receive the chip, okay, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So you're going to drink it. You're going to take part in that judgment. All right. That wine of wrath of the wine of wrath of the Most High is a representation of the Lord's crucial plagues, harsh plagues that he's going to send. All right. The Lord's judgment that he's going to send. And it being poured without mixture, basically ain't going to be no chaser, man. Ain't going to be no, it ain't going to be nothing. Hey, man, when you pour orange juice in wine, it takes away, or when you pour orange juice in strong drink, okay, or you try to cut it with something, it takes away from that strongness. But guess what? This judgment is not going to be, cut with anything. This judgment is going to be cold, straight, harsh, man. The Lord is not going to, basically have any leeway. The Lord's not going to show any mercy. The Lord's not going to show any pity unto those who worship Esau, Edom, and his system, and that receive that chip. All right. It says, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which that word indignation goes into righteous anger. All right. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Why? Right. With that fire and brimstone coming from the ICMB missiles that's going to be shot off. Also the fire coming from, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and those chariots and his angels, man. Okay. And you're going to be put to death in front of the holy angels, the elect, okay, the band of angels, the archangels that Yahushua is going to come back with. And you're going to be put to death in front of Yahushua, by Yahushua, by the holy angels, by the elect, by the holy archangels that come back with Yahushua, man. All right. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahushua. All right. And guess what, man? That's the harsh judgment for receiving that chip. That's going to be the harsh judgment for following after this devil Esau, Edom. Okay. Which America is just a shadow of Rome, a shadow of Greece. All right. A shadow of all these different past kingdoms that's been falling. America is just a foreshadowing of all these past kingdoms, but mainly the Roman Empire. Okay. Mainly the Roman Empire. Okay. America is just a foreshadow of all these different kingdoms combined in one. And that's why America is going to receive the most harsh judgment, because America is the most wickedest place, man. All right. America is Esau has exceeded his history of wickedness in this generation, in this time period, man. Okay. So the Lord is going to send a harsh judgment to Esau, Edom, and all those that be in league with him. All right, and that's going to be the harsh judgment. So, you know, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, and the Lord commands you, if you're an Israelite, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and the rest of you 12 tribes out there, go look it up. Go look up the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? And through the Spirit, you know, you will know. If you're an Israelite, man, you will know. All right, through the Spirit. If you're an Israelite, you're not supposed to take that chip, man. If you're an Israelite, don't take that Mac. Don't take that thing. Don't take that jab, man. Okay? And you're supposed to depart from the ways of the world. So with that being said, call halayim la Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders who taught us this truth and sincerity. Shalom, shalom, wawath la babal.